Okay then guys, so it's time for us to go and deal with the Crystal Sage. Now before we go, let's see if we can get rid of some of these souls.
Very
Because
well.
as always, try not to lose any. I do need 7,000, I don't think I'm going to reach that for a level. Let's see if there's anything worth buying from you. In fact, we can go get some spells, can't we? We'll go and use all of this on some spells. Then we're going to use our Estus Flask. I will go the right way eventually. I'm sorry guys, I'm messing around here.
Back up.
Come here, teacher. Give me hidden body for now. Ooh. Cool. Spells burn up.
Come again.
Let's go and see Andre. We've got an Estus shard to use.
What?
I reckon 8 heals. I think 8 heals once you get to this point is the minimum, so the next Estus shard may very well be turned into an Ashen Estus Flask, so that we can kind of use spells for a bit more of a prolonged period. So off to Crucifixion Woods. Here we go. Dog straight on us, as always. Absolutely hate you. You are like the worst placed dog ever. Cool, straight through here. What about you? You don't come in anyway. Dude with the bell. He's not aggroed on us yet. Or has he? Take this guy out. Need 3 pure! Right, let's have a look at some damage difference. Just one up. Down. Okay, so it's probably worth noting that Magic Weapon probably isn't going to be effective against this boss anyway, because he is likely to have fairly high magic resistance. I tested it, that's true. So with that being said, having focus points isn't really going to bother us. So we're just going to try and focus these guys. We're going to try and get rid of him and the Crystal Soul Spear guy, because we're just going to hopefully run straight through this in a second. To be fair, we should actually just be able to run past you. Let's get through here. Right then, back in business. So, I have died a couple of times to this boss. I did remember that, unfortunately, wearing the Crown of Dusk increases your the amount of magic damage that you take. Now, I did find out that he was poisonable, but it looks like it only affects him when he's up here. So I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to poison him while he was trying to hide, which hasn't really worked in my favour as much as I thought it would. Now, once you get him down to half health, he's going to create all of these extra guys here, all of which will fire soul spears at you, which is not pleasant. Now, you want to take out any of them that are going to target you whilst you're targeting the boss, who is incredibly easy to stagger and basically defeat. So that was over a bit quicker than I was expecting, I suppose. So in closing, what you want to do is take off your Crown of Dusk against anybody that is casting magic. I should have known that. Obviously my death is going to be in this video. So with that being said, he's very easy to stagger, so feel free to just keep on doing that. I don't think poisoning him is that much worth it. It probably only did like an extra couple of hundred damage, which is like just one hit anyway. But I just wanted to put that in there just to show that he is in fact poisonable. So you can just, if you want to play that way, you can just leave the poison to kill him whilst you're evading all of the attacks. But he is one of the bosses that you kind of want to get right up in his face, and make sure that he just dies through being stun locked. So that is the Crystal Sage done. We're going to rest up here, and then head up to the next bonfire, because it is actually quite close to us, and only a couple of minutes, and this is the direction we are going to be heading in anyway. So we've got 2 crystal lizards right here. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to drop down and get that one before it disappears. Give us some trickling titanite, and then we need to run around this corner to get this one. Now, that part is almost like they are saying, come down here, otherwise the next area is not going to be fair, because it is not a fair fight at all, unless you do something like what we're doing now. So we're going to buff up. Now as soon as we go down there, we've got 2 big machete cage guys, and as soon as you get down, that second one is going to run straight at us. So we need to alpha strike, absolutely destroy, cause all the damage in the world to this guy as soon as we get down. Now with that being said, I don't know how well poisonable these guys are either. I'm going to try it on everybody, and so there we go, he's poisoned. We can leave him be now if you wish, because he's just going to die. And I'm going to make an attempt at poisoning her as well. Now these guys pathing isn't all that bad. Well, usually he actually chases us around. So I've been lucky. If he comes under here, I'm going to plunge him as well as him being poisoned. Now, as I thought, he's going to try and come around and get to us. But once he goes down there, we can run off here pretty safely. Oh, in fact, he's actually just gone ahead and jumped off the ledge. So hopefully from the safety of this rock up here, I'm going to poison you. Okay, maybe not quite. Okay, so Fatties may indeed be immune to the poison. Interestingly enough. So down here we have got an armor set. We're going to have to take this lady on fair. Apparently, but she doesn't like the rapier. Here we get the herald set. And we'll be moving on up to the next bonfire. There'll be a couple of kills, a little bit of kind of circling around, and then obviously we can cut the video. Ready to enter the Cathedral of Deep. So we're going to want to rest here in case we die. We don't have to move all that far. We are embered, so we're going to be trying not to die. So let's see if we can poison this guy. I'm just going to see who and what can be poisoned from here on out in the game. So let's see if poisoning you is a good idea, because this is a pretty nasty fight as well. So he is in fact poisoned, so long as we stay alive, this is a one fight. Looks like he's not going to stay still long enough for us to get a plunging attack on him. Right, stun lock you with the rapier. The rapier is absolutely brutal, man. Like per hit it's not so much damage, but just racks that damage up. Loving it. So, down here we get Paladin's Ashes. So that's going to be something nice for us to give to the vendor back in Firelink. And then we've got a second dude up here. No dying. Oh, he's got spider shield. He may very well be immune to poison. Wow, that poison activates really quickly. But these guys seem pretty good with their old throwing daggers. So do be aware of that. So again, as long as we stay alive, this is a one fight now. Wow. Wow. So much damage. So staying alive, he says. Come on. Here we go. Get poked. Get poked. Get poked. Cool. He's going to give us the spider shield, which, if it's still the same as in the original Dark Souls, will give you 100% immunity to poison when you block. Bear in mind that does not affect poison that you walk in, which is unfortunate for one of the future areas coming up after this one. So we're going to have a quick rest stop, just so that we've got everything back. Those guys won't respawn, they're one-time encounters. And then we have one little bit of business left to attend to, which it should be... yeah, that's it. So we've got to drop down just here, which will lead us up behind all this. For crest shield, which if I remember rightly is like 90% fire defense. Yeah. Oh no, it's dark defense. Now, with that being said, if you can in fact just block with that, there's no reason not to use these shields against specific enemies and bosses with the kinds of damage that they relate to. So, although it's a little bit heavier, for example, later on when we get to an area called the Smouldering Lake, where we'll be facing a fire demon, using that really high fire defense is going to be useful to us. And then I guess we just kind of roll off here. And that is us 100% cleared and ready to take on the Cathedral of the Deep. Now the Cathedral itself doesn't start for a while. There's a whole path up into there, but we'll be dealing with that in the next episode. See you next time, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this.